Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Pokemon fans of the world, Mega Crashers here, and I bring you guys a video that promises will not have any insanity or rage. I got that out of my system with the last video, and rightfully so, okay? Not just me, but a lot of us here on YouTube have a reason to be pissed the fuck off, because there's a lot of things that happen on YouTube that gets no consequence, gets no reprimand, nothing. And I'm talking about breaking the community guidelines. I mean, you see shit uploaded all the time that breaks at least one of the community guidelines, and the result? Nothing. Nothing happens. But then you got the ones that don't actually break any rules, and what the hell happens? Oh, well, because we're a bunch of jackasses in a bunch of fake-ass suits, let's go ahead and fuck with some people, eh? Well, I don't think that's what they think, but who knows? Who knows? I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Maybe these corporate bastards love to fuck with us occasionally, but anyways. But getting back to my point here. You got these people that don't break any rules, and then the result for that? They get punished as if they did, okay? For example, I Hate Everything had his channel previously removed. I can't remember what the time span was, but I made a video about that. But what the fuck? Like, even if he made any mistakes or broke any rules, he, generally speaking, any YouTuber, generally speaking, is supposed to get a notice, as if to say, you know, you got a strike. It's the whole 3 strikes you're out system. He didn't even get that, and furthermore, he didn't break any rules, because a lot of the videos that he did were parody, and that right there is one of the things that is protected by fair use. But, of course, no. YouTube had to pretty much fuck around and remove his channel, and, I mean, thank God it's back, but here's the thing. When you remove channels, do you realize how big of an impact that you are making on that person? I mean, for the love of God, if I didn't say this already, like, picture you having a full-time career. I mean, we'll say, for example, a surgeon, okay? A surgeon. And, you know, you're making an honest living. You're doing everything you can to support yourself, support your family, potentially, because a lot of these YouTubers have families to support, you know? But when shit like this happens, when you suddenly lose your job for no reason, because YouTube is a job, depending if you can make enough income to support yourself, and if you get all that taken away from you, well, you lose out on money. You lose out on money. And if your channel is permanently gone, as in, like, there's no way in hell to get it back, like, you're history. And you'd be living out on the fucking streets. But, you know, God forbid, even if it's just for, like, a couple of days or a day or, like, you know, a half a day or something, it's like, you lose out on accruing views. You lose out on accruing ad revenue and potentially new people to subscribe to your channel, because it's like, oh, well, this channel's fucking dead. Like, what the fuck? It's like, come on, man. Like, seriously, this is fucking ridiculous. But I pretty much already got that out of my system for the most part in the last video. This video is a little bit more than just, you know, me talking about it in a calmer fashion. This video is to also kind of update you guys on something rather important. So, for those of you guys that are aware, I had made a video response to one of GradeAUnderA's videos, which was about prank channels, how it equals AIDS, and I honestly couldn't agree more with that video. But the issue was not with the fact that I was agreeing with the video 110%, but Grade had actually commented on the video, and he didn't exactly take too much pleasure out of the way I made the video. I mean, yes, the video, technically speaking, is protected by fair use because of how one of the elements for fair use. Okay, let me just break down fair use there real quick. Fair use pretty much is to an extent, anyways, be able to use copyrighted content without the permissions of the holders. Under the conditions, okay, under the conditions that it's used for things like parody, satire, education, teachings, commentary, reviews, critiquing, etc. And what I did Like if we take a look back at the timestamps of the video that I had responded to was 10 minutes and 7 seconds, I believe. And the actual video itself, like the video that I uploaded, was 41 minutes and 58 seconds long. So even if we want to argue that I played the video out in whole, which I did in sections, I didn't play it out all at once, but it's irrelevant because I did eventually play out the entire video, even if I didn't play it out at once. The point of it is, over 75% of that video was in my commentary and my criticism, excuse me, and my reviews. And which, by the way, that's protected by fair use. But it's not about that. The thing of it is, I've thought about it for a few days, and I'm just thinking, you know what? Like, part of me is like, well, great, as much as I respect you, man, it's like, you're wrong in this situation, because it's like, this is protected by fair use. And I know that you don't exactly like it when people upload videos of, like, whether it be reaction videos of your videos being reacted to, or whatever. And I mean, because of the fact that I respect you a lot, it's like, okay, well then, that's when the other part of me kicked in. It's like, you know what? Is it really worth having this video up if it's going to potentially piss off someone that I look up to? And I'm not talking about like looking up to as like hey man, pound it, you're pretty cool. Like, this guy is a fucking legend to me. Like, I mean, it's the equivalent of like a little puppy dog looking up to its master kind of thing. It's like, I have that much respect for Grade, and I'm just like, okay, you know what? Like, like I said, is it really worth keeping a video up? And I mean, the thing of it is admittingly enough, while that was my quote-unquote most viewed video, I don't give a damn about that. I wouldn't care if it had 50 views. Like, it's not worth keeping up if it's going to not only upset someone that I respect the hell out of, but if it upsets some of my friends, which, by the way, there was a few people that had commented and, pretty much expressed their discomfort about the video. I'm just like, okay, man, that's it. I mean, there's taking a stand, and then there's like, okay, well, you know what? Like, I don't want to upset Grade in any way. Not out of intimidation, but out of respect, because it's like, as I said, I respect the guy. Like, why would I want to, unintentionally upset someone, even if I feel like that what I did was okay, what I did was right, which, by the way, technically speaking, was okay, fair use, all that stuff, right? But that being said, I did remove the video. However, my points that I had expressed in that video still stand, and fairing that, I'm actually going to be redoing the video, but in a much different way, so that I don't show the video, and that way, no one's feelings get hurt, no one gets upset, well, except for the prank channels, because I fucking hate them. If I'm going to be completely honest, I fucking hate prank channels, most of them. And you know what the thing of it is? I am a guy that loves to pull a good joke or two, but if you're going to be staging things like fake murders and fake bomb pranks, and the people around you don't know about that shit, you're committing a crime. You're disturbing the peace, and you are depicting things that are fucking crimes, okay? And there are, quite the few YouTubers that have pulled that shit, and you see, I'm not a guy that is, much for fighting and all that stuff physically, but it's just like, oh my god, it's like, I wanted to fucking, oh, let's just say that I would much rather use them as a heavy bag than an actual heavy bag myself, because it's like, you just can't get away with pulling that shit. I mean, some of the pranks, for example, that Sam Pepper pulled, I'm not even going to get into that. I'm not even going to get into that, because I'm going to rage the fuck out about that if I keep getting into it and thinking about it. So I'm just going to steer away from that. So I do apologize for yet another shirtless video. Like I said, I apologize for being shirtless because, I just got home from work. And like I said in my previous video, the follow-up video from my discussion, I just got home from work, right? And like I said, I could very well keep my shirt on, but my company would get fucking pissed at me, potentially, if they seen a YouTube video of me wearing my fucking uniform shirt. So I'm going to end things off right here. I want to thank you guys very much for watching the video, and if you like it, then please feel free to slap a like on it. I would much appreciate that. And again, I want to apologize to Grade A if I had in any way, shape, and form disrespected or offended you if by making the video the way I did. You know, my intention is to be cool with people. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to fight with anybody, but the thing of it is, at the same time, I'm also not afraid to fight with somebody if it has to get down to it, if I gotta defend myself. But there's no reason here, man. I mean, I come in peace. I love all your fucking content. I could binge on it for days. Um, but yes, I also want to apologize to all of you, like for all of you guys that watched the video and legitimately enjoyed it. I want to apologize for removing it. Probably should have told you guys, which was a mistake on my part. But I'll more than make up for it with the video that I have in mind. Basically, it's going to be a redone, remastered version of the response video, but it's going to be done completely differently. You'll see what I mean by completely differently. So, hope you guys enjoy that. It's going to take a little bit to make it, so expect it within like the next, I don't know, week or so. Well, definitely under a week. So, anyways, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, feel free to leave a like. And also be sure to rate, comment, share this video, and share this channel. And subscribe to Mega Crash in the community, because you guys already know the deal by now, my friends. When we are a community, tightly packed and tightly knit as one, you know the deal. We shine brighter than the sun, baby. So thanks for watching. And I love all of you guys very, very much. So with that being said, I'll see you next upload! Woo!